Good afternoon, Dave Snyder here. It is the 25th day of September 2014, and I do believe this to be about the most accurate overlay so far. I mean, you've already seen it. I've already shown this overlay actually. Let's just shut this off. This is not the entire moon. This is just not even the whole lunar south pole. You see Schrodinger right there. That's all that I got. It only has half a Schrodinger. So, anyways, let's go to the moon. Show you how I did this. Real simple. Very simple. Just you got to get that same image. It's on Google. I got it from Google Images, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Showed you the other day. Explained that I can't overlay pictures at the poles on Google Earth. You cannot do it. It does not work. So what I did is I took the other day. I showed you that overlay of the main. This is what I call it right here. This area. It's to scale to the size that the lunar south pole is. I measured it. It's all the same size, but it's facing the Earth. Basically, let's just imagine it's facing the Earth, right? Just this area. Don't even worry about what's here. But the moon is still this size. This is not the entire moon, even though it looks like it's the entire moon because it's round. It's not the entire moon. This is just the lunar south pole. It still goes. It's still this size. This is the same size as it is on this size moon. Okay, you understand? Okay, so here's what I showed you the other day with the China and India pattern here. This weather pattern that fits here. I mean, you cannot deny that that's the same thing. If you do, I mean, I get these people calling me this is a retarded conspiracy. You know, if this is retarded, you must be brain dead completely. I'm just saying. I just get sick of seeing that shit. You know, pay attention. Watch more than one video or something. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to tell those people anything. I'm not even worried about it anymore. Those people, you don't want to believe it, that's good for you. Okay, so here you go. This is India. You see India right here. This is a reversed image of the Earth over this area of the lunar south pole. To deny that is the same thing is totally ridiculous. You can't deny it. It's the same thing. It cannot be anything but the same thing because this prints all over the Earth, as we know. If you've been watching my videos, it does not only show itself here. I've actually been saving a list of ones that I'm doing on the moon now, and I told you the other day there was this area right here where you see this line right here. I told you when it's over North America, this area will have this snout that comes out the side, and I think I put that up there. It's right here. See that? This was the remnants of that hurricane that hit Mexico the other day, or last week, or whatever. And see how it has that line? There's Schrodinger there, and it has that line. And you can see a little bit different curves here. You see this curve here, and you see another curve here, and you can see that in the picture. You just got to put your head back a little bit. You can see there's a curve that goes right like this, the same curve. It's absolutely there. And anyways, what I did is I took that picture that I just showed you on the Earth, and I overlaid it over this picture right here. I do believe one of these pictures. There it is. Okay, so I overlaid that here, and I got it. You know, it's not absolutely perfectly aligned to it. You can see it, you know, but it's close enough. You can see what I'm saying here. It's just more detailed. These actually look like craters on the moon instead of like a bunch of bumps. Those look like bumps to me. These actually look like craters. Some of them may not be craters, you know. So this one might not be a crater. These ones here might not be. Oh, see, they do that. They make themselves look like craters, and they reverse themselves somehow on this program. It's weird. It does it all the time. But you see, there's Schrodinger, and this is all aligned really well. So what I did then is I took away this picture and this picture. Or wait a minute, this one's still got to stay there. Okay, so looking at that image, bring it to the top. Looking at this image, I see Everest right in here somewhere where this is, right? Here's India. You see India. And you see the curve, and then you see China's right here, right? So I looked at that, and I said, okay, well, it looks to me like there's the big crater here. I need to put these two big craters right here by the Himalayas and India. And I know in India, I've already know this, in India, there's a big round area there already. You can see the big round clearing. And now I'm not saying that clearing is because of that, but I already know that the geology there shows it on the Earth that there's a big round area there. So I know how well aligned this is right now. It's really well aligned on the moon. It's just about perfect. It just doesn't get any better. Not much. Here's Schrodinger. You see Schrodinger, and it's right there. Okay, so let's go to the Earth. Knowing that there's that big thing there, I just took that same picture to the Earth and I reversed it, and we'll see what happens. Check it out. Okay. Turn the weather off. Okay, so here is that image that I just mentioned, right here. One I just showed you. And right here, you see in India, this big round area, and it's the same size. It just happens to be that size, people. Just happens to be that size. You see it right here, big giant circular area. I always, there it is. There's the crater that does it. Everest, probably has something to do with this. You can see a big round area here too. Look, it crosses over the mountains and everything. But it's there. Okay, so then you look at India right here, this area here, and I mean this area here. Check it out. It all changes in the right location. It all changes in the right place. Everything, there's that circle there for sure. And I put that there, and then basically everything else. And then I started looking at everything else. And you can look over here in, what's this, Thailand, right? Right in Thailand. This just fell into place right here. See the big pattern there? Look at the big clearing right here. I mean, it's just a big clearing. Interesting. Okay, and then there's one right next to it that's got this like point to it right here. Point. Okay. And look at the land. Got this like point right here. And then you look at the weather on Wonder Maps to see what's going on with that area. And it doesn't show a whole lot over here, but I see the point in the weather. Right here. And the big round crater too. Look at that. Big round crater in the weather. Okay. And we're not seeing anything over here in India. It doesn't look like. Not much. We definitely got something over here, but this weather could be coming from right over. Weather moves a little bit, so let's see what we got there on that side of India. That picture. Definitely got some craters there, but it's probably coming from here. It could be coming from there, whatever. But this goes here. It's an accurate alignment. Another thing, we got Schrodinger right here, showing itself right here over China. Nice and big. And remember I told you how they built Moscow over, because Schrodinger hits here, and it's that one spot on Schrodinger that is the reason they put Moscow there. Is what I was saying. Well, look where this it would be right up here in this picture. It'd be right up here, and that is Shanghai, I do believe, right here. It would be about right here, and you can see it's right up there. Just, you can check that out yourself. I mean, I guarantee this goes here. It's hit this area from the historic, from the the things that I've studied and researched and everything. It has something has definitely happened here. They say it happened 5,000 years ago, all the time on Sailor Moon. And I know you think that's funny that I bring Sailor Moon and talk about Sailor Moon all the time. Think it's funny if you want, but whatever. I'm just saying, they're telling you a lot of truth in there. There's no doubt about that. Not in the cartoon. I'm not talking about the cartoon part. I'm talking about the musicals, where they have real people acting and talking in a real script. I'm not saying the cartoons aren't like that, but they're basically not like that. That's a definite. Look at this is the size of the impact too. This is the size of the complete impact. The rest of the moon is still. It's bigger than, it's as big as the Earth probably. At least a Mars-sized planet, but probably bigger. And if you don't want to believe that the moon's bigger, that's fine. But that's what the evidence shows, and that's what look at history. Look at ancient history. Look at the Bible tells you about this. Greek mythology. Everything points to this, and it just answers so much about geology that the geologists won't even bring up, because it discredits whatever they said in the past. They got too much invested in their careers, or whatever scientists do it to change it, or stab their other colleagues, their other science colleagues in the back by proving them wrong. They won't do it. It's just stick to the story. That's why science is bullshit, because it stays the same. Even though there's new discoveries and big discoveries. This is a big discovery, but they won't even bring it up. They will not discuss it because it discredits everything that they said in the past, and they will not do that. That's the issue with science. It's become stagnant, and they won't change it. It just won't happen until it's too late. Until everybody knows about it, because there's no way you can't know about it. Things will be happening. But if that's what it takes, you want to deny it until then, that's fine. But there it is. Check it out yourself, and have a great day, everybody. Till next time.